We like to play a little game so that the Rage Nation gets to know you a little bit better. And the
All
one we
right.
got today is 10 rounds with Mikey O.
All right. Let's do it.
So I'm going to rattle off a few things, and you just tell me which one you like better.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Round number 1. Autobot or Decepticons?
Autobot.
Yes. Hey, look, all of these, there's not really a correct answer except for this one. And Autobot is the correct answer, so congratulations.
Yes.
All right, round number 2, hamburger or pizza?
Pizza.
Now, you being on the road a lot, where's the best pizza that you've ever had?
Southern Illinois, believe it or
Really?
not. A place called Walt's in Marion, Illinois is my favorite pizza. I've got other pizza that I like in different spots, but that's my top most favorite. Double decker, pepperoni and mushroom all day long.
Now, when you say double decker, what do you mean by that?
It's these wonderful it's like a thin layer of crust, sauce, cheese, pepperoni and mushroom, then another thin crust, and more toppings on it. It's
Oh,
so
my
good.
goodness.
It's great.
Man, the pizza joints around here in my town, they're slipping because somebody needs to start doing that around here.
Nobody does it better than Waltz, and I've been to Italy, so there you go.
I tell you, Illinois in general has amazing pizza. And I was talking to a band a few weeks ago, Ignescent from Chicago, and I had a deep dish at Gino's East in Barrington, Illinois, and hands down the best pizza I've ever had.
I would like to try some true deep dish Chicago style. I'll have to put that on the travel list.
Yes, most definitely. All right, so when you're ordering a pizza, let's get this out the way first. Pineapple on pizza, how do you feel about that?
Never.
So what are your go-to toppings?
I only ever get pepperoni and mushroom unless I'm eating with somebody else and, it's just easier to go with what they're having. But pepperoni and mushroom since I was a kid.
Keep it simple. All right, round number 3, summer or winter?
Summer.
Definitely. I'm pretty sure. Do you travel and tour, I guess, at the upper part of the 48 in the winter, or do you usually just stay down south in the winter?
I stay down south in the winter as much as possible. I do not need winter in my life. I'm fine to pass through it, but I need to, my mental health requires me to be able to ride my Harley all year long. So, yeah,
Well,
summer in the south.
being from Texas, the polar vortex has not been kind to you guys the last few years.
No, and in fact, this winter I had planned to spend my time in Phoenix, Arizona, but I got, due to some changes in my schedule, I got stuck in Nashville and North Alabama during all the ice storm stuff.
Oh,
And so
no.
I just was like, all right, I didn't have enough time to travel anywhere else and back because I just, it was scheduling stuff and I just had to sit there and endure it. But I was a little resentful because I was like, I could be in Phoenix right now.
Living the good life.
Yep.
All right, round number 4, mountains or beaches?
I'm going to go beaches, but I do love the mountains too.
Where's your favorite beach?
I like the Gulf Coast a lot, like Gulf Shores, Orange Beach, Pensacola, but that's also where I've been the most. I'm headed to California here in the next month, so I love it out there too. So I'll be enjoying like all of that as well.
Nice. All right, round number 5, CDs or vinyl?
I love the idea of vinyl, but I really didn't grow up with vinyl, but I'm still going to say vinyl.
Yeah, and if I can give you any tip, because I went there and I got the T-shirt.
Yeah.
You can't cheap out on record players. I went to Amazon and got me a $50 record player because I'm like, all record players are the same, and I messed up my Nirvana album that had been pressed, like that Walmart exclusive, and I was so mad. I was
Oh
so mad.
no. Wow, that's a good tip. Hot tip.
Yeah. So I threw that thing away immediately.
Oh,
A waste of $50.
oh.
All right. Number 6, milkshake or malt?
Ooh. Milkshake, but I like them both. Yeah.
What flavor milkshake?
Chocolate, always chocolate. Always pepperoni and mushroom, always chocolate.
See, I'm not much of a chocolate guy in general, but like when it comes to milkshake and malts, like one of my favorite malts is the hot fudge malt. And I
Ooh.
when it comes to ice cream, I just like chocolate ice cream. Like my aunt, I don't know if you've ever tried this before. My aunt, when I was a little kid, she was like, "Hey, you've had root beer floats, right?" And I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "Have you ever had a Dr. Pepper and chocolate ice cream float?" And I said, "No, I have not." And I thought it sounded kind of gross as a kid, but she did it and I drank it and it was amazing.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to try that.
Have you heard about the dirty Dr. Pepper that they're doing?
No.
Yeah, Dr. Pepper and one of the big coffee creamer companies.
Ooh.
I can't remember which one. Cremate.
Okay.
They got together and they're making exclusive creamers for Dr. Peppers now.
That's going to fly off the shelf in Texas.
I bet. Yeah, over here in Louisiana too. Like I know so many
Yeah.
Dr. Pepper fiends around here. It's going to be nuts.
Crazy.
All right, let's see. Round number 7. Vintage or new Harley?
Vintage everything.
What's the best year?
I have a 95 Heritage Softail with the Evo motor, and everybody tells me that's the best motor Harley ever made. So I'll stick with my 95 Heritage.
Nice. All right, round number 8. Fly or drive?
Drive. I like to be in control of my environment. I travel in a truck with a camper on it. I'm sitting in the camper right now, have my
Nice.
trailer. I just want to be with my own germs and do what I want to do.
All right, and so I noticed on your website, it says a modern day Lita Ford meets Joan Jett. So we got to know, Lita Ford or Joan Jett?
Lita Ford.
You were conflicted at first, but then I saw in your eyes, it's always been Lita Ford.
I felt bad for a second, but it's Lita Ford.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I could play like her. I can't play like her, but she is such a hero of mine for what she's done in music and the pro that she is, still out there touring and being awesome. I just love her.
Yeah, she just came to a local casino around here like a month ago, but I wasn't able to go.
Oh man,
But I
she's the
bet she burned
best.
it up.
You know it.
All right, let's see. That was round number 9. So this is the finale. Round
All
number
right.
10. Mohawk or mullet?
Mohawk.
Are there many Mohawks in Texas?
Depends on where you go. Maybe Dallas and Deep Ellum, or maybe some parts of Houston, but not in general. But there's not a lot of mullets either. So
Really?
no,
We
we do
got to
our
change that.
we do our own thing in Texas.
Yeah. Everything's better in Texas. That's what they say, right?
There's a lot of truth to that.
All right, that's 10 rounds with Mikey O. Congratulations,
Yeah.
Rhonda. All right, so let's talk about your latest single, Tiger Lily Girl. When I first heard this song, and it's crazy that you had on your website, Lita Ford meets Joan Jett. When I first heard this song, the thing that stuck in my head, I was like, this sounds like a Runaways song. Was that in any inspiration when writing this song? Because obviously you're a big Runaways fan as well.